Hello, family members. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been quite a while, but we are here again. So, in today's video, I'm in Limbe, Cameroon, and we are on our way to visit one of Limbe's touristic sites. Now, I have been to this place like a couple of years ago, but I lost that video when I was struggling with my monetization process and all of that. So somebody just reminded me and asked me, "Oh, Carol, have you been here? I would like to know about this place." And I'm like, "Oh, yes, I have been there, but I deleted that video, something, something. But how do I want to explain to people without evidence? No evidence." So I decided to go and revisit this place again. Where we are going to is found at Bakingili, so we have to pass through Sonara. This is Sonara we are currently passing through. This is a national oil and petrol refinery, or should I say was? But yeah, you have to pass through it to get to Bakingili. Now, one thing I usually do is when I'm almost getting there, I switch on my Google map because I know I can get distracted. I don't want to pass a location, so I switch on my Google map and just put Bakingili there. So I'm looking at my Google map. Each time it is like 5 minutes to get to the exact Bakingili location. I know that we'll soon be there because we are not getting into the Bakingili town itself. The location is just before the Bakingili town. So if you're to follow Google Map, make sure you do not stop exactly at the Bakingili town where the map will show you. So once it's 5 minutes to your exact location, you should start looking by your right hand side. You will find your location. So this is the map. Like I said, once it's like 5 minutes to your exact location, just stop. You're going to find these things by the side of the road, stones and bottle of stuff by the side of the road. Then you know you have gotten to your location. So this is our location. Once you get down from the car, you're going to find this tall guy there. He stays at this place. His house is just down there. This papa has been in charge of this place for the longest time I can even remember. For more than 10 to 15 years, he has been the one guarding this place. So you're going to find him. Usually the place is free of charge for visiting for tourists, but you're free to give him whatever is led in your heart to give him. There is no exact amount as to how much somebody is to pay him or to appreciate him when you come visiting this place. If you're led in your heart to give him 2k, 1k, 5k, 10k, it's all up to you, but it's free. The government has made it free. Now, how did this place come about? So many years ago. You're going to get all the details of this place into the course of this video, but summary here is some years ago the mountain erupted, thereby oozing out hot lava, gushing out from the mountain right up to this entire area. Lava is some sort of hot liquid, emphasis on very hot liquid, that gushes out from a vent. Now it's usually from underneath a mountain, and that's as a result of the overheating beneath there, and so it gushes out, called a volcanic eruption. We had to move to go right into the place just so we have a better view of the mountain and the entire property where this happened. The last time I came here, I was not prepared for this hiking at all. I mean, I even came here with my leather slippers and I was shocked, as in, is this the climbing I have to do? So this time around, I borrowed myself sense and I came prepared. I wore my sports shoes because I was ready for the climbing that had to be done on this day. Now, once you climb all of this area and you go to like a semi mountain part here, it's like a semi summit here, that's how they call it, where pastors come there to pray as well. Like you could literally just come here to have your quiet time and all of that. So we stopped here to rest. Like you can see, the pa had to drop the umbrella at this point because he was carrying an umbrella, hoping that or thinking that rain will fall so we don't get wet. But after climbing and climbing, it became overweight. It was just so heavy for him. He dropped it. After we rested a bit, then we continued the journey. We climbed. I wanted to go to that semi summit area point where I could just stand there and have that view of the entire place. Now, if you do not have the opportunity of hiking Mount Cameroon, but you still want like the mountain kind of vibe for your retreats and all of that, you can always come here to have your prayer retreats here. I know that Mount Cameroon is not for the faint-hearted to hike. I mean, just this small climb reminded me of my journey there. I cannot even believe that in my sane mind, I carried myself to go and hike that mountain. Just this small hiking, I was breathing and my heart was palpitating. I felt like I would die, and I asked myself, how did I do to hike the mountain? Now, Mount Cameroon is the fourth most prominent peak in Africa, and it is the highest point in sub-Saharan, Western, and Central Africa. Yes, your girl hiked that mountain. I mean, looking back now, I cannot even believe that I did that. Will I want to do it again? I don't know, but it's just a memorable thing to do in one's life. If you haven't watched those videos of me hiking the mountain, I'm going to leave them pinned in the description box so you can watch them. So we finally got to this summit area here, and we had to stop. Let me catch my breath first, because what did I just do? I just moved, and from here you can actually see a better view of the sea, like you can see in front of you, and the mountain on the other side. So this is what you get as reward for climbing right up to this point.
It was in 1999 that this lava occurred. It started from the mountain. It took 3 weeks to come and stop at the road. From the road that we started to climb up is 17 kilometers to the top where it started. It's a cloud. You have seen the top of the mountain. There's a small mountain here called Manetinde. From the road to the mountain is 17 kilometers, and the width is 3 kilometers.
3 kilometers.
Yes. This land like this was flat like that.
Okay.
Those are the remains of the palm that
didn't burn
by the lava.
Okay.
So then now the government decided to make the place a tourist site. Due to crisis, the place was abandoned, and this is how you see it. And you see that as we are here, you can see all over. In front of you here, that is Malabo Mountain also. Look at their houses.
Oh, okay.
You are seeing the houses. Then the Great Sea. Benin that way, you are going to Nigeria, going straight inside that.
This way, Nigeria?
Benin.
Okay, if you bend this way.
Yeah, you are going to Nigeria, going inside straight in front of you, are going to America. Behind the sea, that ship, you are going to South Africa. Towards this rock, you are going to Douala.
Behind this ship, South Africa, then this way,
this
Douala.
Rock, yes, Douala.
Then this way, Douala.
So we are on the roundabout of the sea.
Okay. Okay, this one, the roundabout of the sea.
Yeah, roundabout of the sea. Okay. That is Malabo. That's going to America. This one is going to
Nigeria.
That one is going to South Africa.
South Africa, and then this one
behind that rock, we are going to Douala.
To Douala.
Yes.
Oh, okay. How long did the lava burn for? Start this way.
The lava took 3 weeks from the mountain. Keep burning 24 hours every day, 24 hours every day. You come and look, go to break, you come back, you go back. The next day it's coming. The heaviest rainfall took place during that time. The lava didn't quench. 7 days rainfall heavily, no quench.
Oh, okay. But did it destroy any life?
As you are standing here, you are standing on top of palms. There was a plantation here.
People used to come pray for here?
People used to come for pray here. Yeah, they pray here all the time. Prophet, they sleep here fast.
Okay, they come for here for come pray fast, sleep for here. How many days they spend for here?
Some they make 3 weeks, some they make 2 weeks, depending.
So also they sleep?
Manage anyway, no problem.
So if rain before they'll stay only for outside, so?
Sometimes they come for dry season. Now.
Okay, they come for dry season.
Now when they get a small head, they need to worry.
Okay, now for day they sleep. Okay. So they need chop.
If you like you chop, now you can't do your fasting. Now you know what you chop when you chop.
Okay.
Everything here was fire. As small as it's fire. Doors is fire.
Okay, so all these things used to be in a fire?
Yes, so for the 25 years, there was no grass. Now, this is the only spit of grass that have grown.
Oh, grass no be fit grow for here because they stone them?
Yes, it's not the nature of grass that we don't grow for that 25 years.
I be feel on the spray the place so make grass no grow.
No.
No need spray.
Nothing, no work. They do no work there.
Okay, oh. That mountain, Boya Mountain.
Now, the lava came straight from Boya Mountain itself. So
Okay, that one what they see for front this one.
a small mountain for a corner.
Okay. So straight from that side.
Yeah, for you. That lava that they come down without grassland vegetation. They don't divide forest like that come down. So they go block route.
Oh.
So it become liquid.
Okay.
It become liquid. As soon as it start to turn to the quench, it turn to stone.
So it takes 7 days for quench.
It takes 7 days. 20. It first thing at 21 days.
Okay, 21 days.
Keep burning 21 days before you reach your root. Then take about 5 years to get cool. More than 5 years to get cool. You touch any rock after quench, it's still hot.
Eh. So it takes 5 years to get cold.
Cool. You even go further, you open the rock deep, it's still hot.
Oh. It is still hot. After 25 years, it is still hot.
Yeah.
It's strong. So small lake there around some side, so the rest have become okay.
Yeah, yes. Like Bakingili, did it?
Like Bakingili. It was time for us to go back, and we had to do a marathon to go back. The rain started falling just about the time when we were going back, so we had to run so we don't get too soaked before we get down. I will shout it from the mountain top. Yeah. I will shout it from Zion. But if I shout, it wouldn't be a no. If I sing, it wouldn't be a no. If I dance, it wouldn't be a no. Even if I pray, it wouldn't be enough. But if I dance, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah. If I sing, it wouldn't be enough. If I shout, it wouldn't be enough. Even if I pray. On our way back, the tour guide spotted some guavas which he said they were ripe and I could harvest them and eat if I'm interested. It took me a while to actually see the guava he was talking about, but yes, this is the guava, and of course I harvested it. I mean, why would I come here and not harvest it? All of these random fruits growing in this area like this guava were not intentionally planted. Where I'm coming from, in my tribe, we will say Obase planted it. That is meaning God planted it. No human being actually took the hoe to actually till the soil and plant it. It probably, like, birds maybe chirped and put the seeds there. I don't know, just something in my tribe. We will say Obasi planted it, and I harvested it and ate it right away because the rain had already helped me to wash it. Even if the rain did not fall, I'm sure I would have still eaten it right away. So all my sanitation people, let me just help you and answer the question for you, right? So this is the lake Bakingili I spoke about previously in the video. It's just a really small lake here. I could not go too close to it because it was already raining. I was just hurrying to just get down there like fast. But yeah, it is a lake regardless, right? What's the definition of a lake? A piece of water surrounded by land, and this is it. This is the piece of water here surrounded by land. Now previously when I came here, this place had hurts, but now these are the remnants of the hurts. Due to old age and no maintenance, they got dilapidated and eventually fell down. There were like 3 hurts in this area. They call them hurt 1, hurt 2, hurt 3. Before you get to that summit area where we went to, you have to pass through those hurts. That's a palm oil mill oozing out smoke right there. Those hurts were very helpful because when climbing, if you're tired and the sun is really overhead, you could stop in there to rest before you continue your journey. But our beloved country we find ourselves in, we don't just take tourism serious at all in this country. All touristic sites, they always have one complaint or another. It's either they have been abandoned or they don't pay attention to them. I mean, it's always some sort of story, but it is what it is, right? It is our motherland. We are proud of our motherland. So we got down safely. This is like the starting point where we started off from. And on my left hand side, this is where we started climbing this area here. This plank stuff here used to be stairs many years ago, but since it got destroyed, nobody has come to repair it. Now on this side of the entrance, you have different seashells being displayed here. If you do not know, Limbe is a coastal town, and from the summit area where we stood, you guys saw the sea clearly. This place is so close to the sea, so all of this is just depicting like the area where it is situated. And then this thing, I don't know the name of this thing, we used to play with this thing a lot in primary school, where we'll scratch it on the floor and then it becomes very hot, and then we use it to burn some other person. Like, it was just one kind of rough play we did in primary school, and each time I come here I always take 2 or 3 of those seeds to always go back and relive that memory. You just have all these different seashells here which you can find by the beach when you go visiting, and they equally have what we call pepper stone. This is what we call pepper stone, and it has different uses. One of the uses that we use it to grind ingredients. When you want to cook, you can grind your pepper, your jangsa, whatever, using this pepper stone. But thankfully the whites have come to relieve us of all this kind of hard work, so we now have blenders to make work easy for us while cooking. But some people still hold to the opinion that spices being grind on the pepper stone taste sweeter than from the blender. Let me know down in the comment section if you are for that or you are against that. Another use of these pepper stones is that we used to use it to scrub our underfeet. Now we'll take the ones that are not so smooth, like these ones that you can see that have little holes on it. That's what we use to scrub our underfeet. It's so effective. Before the coming of feet brushes and all of that, it takes away the dead cells from your underfeet. I mean, some spas even still do use it. I don't know if it's just for the fun of it or it's because it's so effective. But yeah, the tour guide brought us some more guavas. We collected them and off we went. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all on Finally by the help of God on my next one. Bye.